Hello everyone and welcome to Divine Debut. Thank you for being here. Kalimera, good day to you. Hope that you're all doing well today, the 2nd of May 2020. I want to thank you so much for your support and all that you do, and thank you for your comments. I am looking at the chart of what's going on up there in the sky. Mercury's now moved away from Uranus in the sign of Taurus, and it is heading towards the sun. This is the messenger, Mercury, coming closer to the king, the sun. So this is, yes, communications, where we have the clarity of the sun. Mercury, remember, when this lockdown started, this COVID-19, remember Mercury was retrograding in the sign of Pisces. Pisces was very confusing for the messenger. Okay, so now Mercury, having squared over to Pluto, Mercury's gone down into the dungeon, has gone to visit Hades, Pluto, recently, and retrieved anything to do with hidden matters, scorpionic matters. And Mercury is going towards the light, and this will be the enlightenment of what is important to us, Taurus, what we're trying to stabilize, what we love. And Taurus is also the earth. It's a very physical and practical sign. So we know that Taurus being ruled by Venus, Venus is what we love. And Venus being in its shadow phase still for a little more while, as in about 10 days, 10, 11 days, Venus will be retrograding. We will be open and ready to communicate what is important to us, what do we love, what are the projects we're working on. We're going to have the clarity on those. Now, as I have been saying, just before Venus turns retrograde, Saturn will have turned retrograde, and then we'll be able to have a little bit more of a leeway, an opening. Okay, so whatever has been restricting will give us that room for movement. Now, the moon is in Virgo. It's just dipped its foot into Virgo. Virgo is all about our daily routine, our health, and Virgo is all about work. So the moon in the sign of Virgo is saying that it's time to put in the effort, do the work, as we're emotionally pushing forward, okay? And we're also looking at those little details, at what was holding us back, okay? Emotionally, we're ready to put in the work. So the moon moving through Virgo is business as usual. But in time, we will see that the work that we've been doing will be rewarding, will be opening up to us. Emotionally, we're very strong, but something needs to be tweaked. Something needs to change, as the moon is in a weird aspect to Saturn. Saturn in the sign of Aquarius. Mars is still pushing through Aquarius. Fire and air, we've got that energy. Now Mars is in a beautiful trine towards Venus. These two planets are the lovers of the zodiac. So there is a push and shove, as Venus is trying to get a hold of Mars, but because she's slowed down in her shadow phase, Mars seems to be rushing forward, okay, pushing forward, trying to be more proactive, being the warrior. But Venus is lacking now, because Venus is unfortunately going to retrograde, and she will be giving us the chance to be able to redirect the energy inwards and look within, and also give us the chance to re-look at a situation. But Mars moving through the sign of Aquarius is very fast, so he's running away. If you understand what I'm talking about, he's rushing forth as he's trying to move quickly into the sign of Pisces, where he's going to slow down. He will be traveling over the area that Mercury was in when this COVID-19 started. So whether this is anything to do with the virus itself or with anything to do with love or projects or values, whatever you are trying to manifest here, once Mars moves into the sign of Pisces, it will be pushing us for change, as Venus and Mars will be in a square which asks for change. Okay, it asks for action. So let's take today's card, everyone. Okay, please, Spirit, today. And I think that this is the card. And we have the Strength card. The Strength card is Leo. The Strength card speaks of confidence. It speaks of having the power to overcome anything to do with the mundane. Our higher self has got the ability to reign upon our life. And we know that the sign of Leo, which is the Strength card, is all about rulership. It's all about the sun. Okay, so trying to manage a situation, trusting in our power, trusting in the fact that we've got to be patient. Of course, the Strength card always asks for patience. And Leo, again, is all about having fun. It's being very confident. It's taking a risk, and taking a risk on whatever we've created or what we're trying to create. Now, Leo is also the house of true love and children. So let's have a look at what's going on today. Some of you, of course, may have strong Leo in your charts. Could be your moon, could be your rising, or you may be dealing with a Leo. Let's have a look. What's at the foundation? And we have the Knight of Cups, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. What is in the hidden position? We've got the Eight of Pentacles, which is Virgo. Just as I was saying, the moon has moved into the sign of Virgo now, so it's all about putting our heads down and doing the work. Also, I feel as though we're coming to the end of this lockdown. Slowly, all the countries are starting to release us from prison, from the imprisonment that we were in. And of course, with the Eight of Pentacles, we're going to have a lot on our plate as everything was at a standstill. So yes, doing the Virgo thing, I think, at this time, preparing to break out of this imprisonment. Let's see, in the recent past, we have the Three of Wands. Three of Wands was us waiting. We were waiting for those ships to come through. With the Strength card, it's asking maybe just a little bit more. Okay, the Knight of Cups is an offer that's on the table. It's been there for a while, but we know that the Knight of Cups is also very slow moving. He trots in as he is very careful with his emotions, his heart. He is a knight, not a king, so therefore he's got maturing ahead of him. He's going through his own issues, and therefore he is very careful. As I said before, he is wearing that suit of armor, which says that he is somehow trying to overcome his fears, his lack of maybe even self-worth, okay? As maybe he did not trust that he is good enough, he is worthy of accomplishing, that, being able to offer that cup, to be very balanced and mature. Let's have a look at the now position. And we've got the Nine of Wands. Nine of Wands, yes, we've been through a lot, but it's almost the end of the cycle. For some of you, this person may have put up a wall. They have been through their own issues, and there's still, there is a pause here because of trust. trust that they may not fail, trust that they will not fall on their face, whoever this is for you. And this could be a bit around career and what you do for a living. Let's look at the trajectory. Where are we heading to? Knight of Pentacles, someone more certain and much more slow moving than the Knight of Cups. Knight of Pentacles, again, is the Virgo energy. Knight of Pentacles is very stopped in this deck here. He's not moving. As you can see, both front feet are on the ground. This person is more planning than taking the action. A lot of us are still in that planning time, but I feel as though in the next few days we're going to see a radical change. What's in the action and advice? And we've got the Six of Pentacles. So yes, we are trying to be more generous, more open to relationships, but I do feel as though we're looking for the certainty before we fall flat on our face here. This is also Libra. So we are looking at others, looking at where they're coming from. Are they going to reciprocate? Are they going to be open and generous? Is there more work or more trust that we need to put in to this relationship or towards other people? And I do feel also with these fears that have been raised within us, that have been born within us, it's going to take time for us to be able to trust that the reciprocity with others, you know, being close to others, whether it's emotionally being close or even physically, I do feel that that's going to take a little bit of time. Let's look at the outcome. And we've got the Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles, Earth, again, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, mainly Virgo, Capricorn for me. Now this is the mother of Earth, this is Gaia, this is the minor arcana, yes, of the Empress. The Empress has been showing up every single day in the past. This is the mother, the very, very stable, feminine side of us, or others of us. This is the archetype that you are taking on at this time. Business as usual, trying to be dependable and accountable in your lives, maybe for others, maybe for your own family. Okay, Queen of Pentacles is someone that's very good with their money as well. Let's take a look at the divine position. And we've got the Knight of Wands. As I was saying, I do feel as though the energies will pick up. We did have this same card in the hidden position yesterday. We've got 3 knights, everyone, 3 knights. And look at this here. Remember what I was saying with Venus turning retrograde, situations and people come back from the past. Now this is in the distant past position, so I was saying that this offer may have been on the table from a past time. Now the meeting will happen here. Someone is coming with strong desires and they're coming into a meeting, whether this is from a distance, doesn't matter. It is more than likely communication and action being taken as soon as the door is open, whether it's a physical door, you know, a real door, or an emotional door. Knight of Wands is someone that will move towards their desires. Okay, Knight of Wands is usually the Sagittarian knight for me. Let's see. Let's take more cards on this Strength card before I take the Romance Angels. We have the Six of Wands, which we've been getting very often. So again, it can be a card of success. Someone's been successful in the past, but it's also someone who is very popular. They do care about their persona and how they're seen in the world. This is someone who is a leader, as we've got the card of Leo here. What else do we have here? And we've got the Five of Cups. Five of Cups is an opportunity maybe that's been missed, or someone that needs to cross over that bridge. Okay, something was successful in the past, and this person, whoever this is, they're more focusing on the past and they're not open to the future. Or what I feel here is that they need to obviously change their perspective, but they've suffered a lot of loss here. These 3 cups that have spilt, they're more in their negative energy here, as this is the looking at the glass half empty rather than half full. Here we've got the Ace of Wands, and the Ace of Wands is that spark, that indication of that new beginning. Okay, and it's very decisive action, so it doesn't speak at all to that 5 of Cups. And I feel as though this would more than likely be due to someone not seeing clearly, not having taken the risk, or not trusting in moving forward yet. Let's have a look at your love lives. What's going on, please, Spirit? Today, the 2nd of May. Release your ex. Okay, release your ex, and this could also mean release the past. If this is a committed partnership or a long-term partnership, this is saying release the past. The time has come to clear your energy. So let go of past grievances and move forward. And of course, for others of you, this is an ex that is still in your energy, and that's what's holding you back. It's funny, we had this card the other day, finances and career. Yes, we know that with this COVID-19, everything has stopped financially. We're looking at some sort of economical crisis that is coming up, and that could be something that is another fork in the road. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. Some of you may be hoping to release an ex, but you don't have the finances at this time to do that. Let's take another card, and we've got reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life, everyone. And we did have a peek at this card recently, yesterday or the day before. Reconciliation is revisiting a situation of the past. I usually do see this as the twin flame journey, as these 2 people are up in the clouds, they're in the ethers. That means that they walk on another level. Spiritually, they do meet up there in the clouds, in the heavens. What's at the bottom? We've got passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy, and that is the passion of fire. Leo Sagittarius is more prominent in this reading. We don't have Aries at this time. Let's have a look. Let's have a look at what's beneath here. We've got the Hermit card, which is Virgo. So you're seeing the truth. You've been doing your homework. They've been studying the situation. They've been behind the scenes, growing spiritually. This is a very strong spiritual energy. This is also a teacher, someone who is a philosopher. So this means that this lockdown, this break has brought a lot of intelligence and wisdom to our lives, and this is us seeing our truth. What's beneath that? And we do have the Temperance, which does speak of our beliefs. It does speak of anything to do with religion. Even, you know, we've been hit hard even where our beliefs are concerned. But the Temperance card is saying that, yes, something is being looked at. The divine knows. There is a divine plan here. And again, this is a card of patience, as is the Strength card. Now, Temperance also speaks of Jupiter and Sagittarius, so other people at a distance, people that are from foreign backgrounds, different cultures, coming together for the divine plan. There shouldn't be any racism here. We're all equal. Let's have a look. Let's have a look at, and these are tough lessons, I'm going to say, that we will be also working through whilst the nodes, you know, the north and the south nodes of the moon will be transiting the sign of Gemini and Sagittarius. Let's have a look at this Knight of Cups in the foundation. We've got the Ace of Cups, everyone. So this is real. This is true love. This is someone that was not ready, as they had their own issues. And this is the root of the reading. So what this is saying is that now this is a gift that is offered, that this is real. It's a divine love. Now this could be family, could be any sort of relationships, doesn't have to be only romance. And the Ace of Cups is also, you know, in the past we've been filling our own cup. Spiritually we've been growing. This is an enlightenment that an open heart brings in love. That's what I see this card as right here. Look at what fell. Two of Cups. Now I'm going to take, how many cards are there? I'm going to take them all in the hidden position, as we need to have a lot of clarity here. Let's have just a quick look at them. So we've got the Two of Cups, as we had the Ace of Cups and the Two of Cups yesterday, as well as the Three. We've got the Nine of Cups, which is a wish fulfillment. We had that as the general energy yesterday. We have the Lovers, Gemini. We have the Three of Cups. Well, this is crazy. This is literally crazy, everyone. And I keep getting the goosebumps over and over again. This soulmate connection will be celebrated. This divine union is coming together. Okay, it is coming together. And the person that you are dealing with, they are ready to do the work. They're ready to put in the effort. This is something higher than us. This is something larger. We've got Pluto here, Scorpio. Scorpio is transformation. We've got Gemini, which is communication, collaboration. It's also Venus moving through the sign of Taurus. Now we know that Taurus has got Scorpio right opposite. So whatever is going on in the sign of Taurus, as I've said, we've got the Sun. Happy birthday, Taurus. We've got the Sun, we've got Mercury and Uranus. Uranus is us rebelling, the future coming in, and us moving towards that, where love is concerned, where our truth is concerned. Now, on a personal level, this is a very strong connection, very powerful, that's been around for a while. But for whatever reason, I do believe it's all about timing, everyone. I do truly believe that it's about timing. And not only timing, now it's distance as well. And we've got two cards that opened up on the next position. Communication as well as strength and power. We've got Leo twice here. Beautiful. Someone is getting the courage to speak their truth, to send that message, to communicate, or to sever ties with whatever was not real. And what I say was not real, there may have been a lot of ego. Those of you that are letting go of an ex here, there is a strong, passionate, new connection. Now, this doesn't have to be a brand new connection. For some of you, it will be. But for a lot of you, I do feel as though this is someone coming back from the past. And that could be a past lifetime for some of you, if this is a twin flame connection. And for others, it's something that's been long lasting, but for whatever reason, was not able to gel and glue together. Let's look at that Nine of Wands. We've got the 10th wand here. It's coming in to finish up this cycle. Let's look at that Nine of Wands in the now position. And we've got the Ace of Swords, truth. Yes, someone will be able to cut those boundaries down. We've also got the Ace of Wands here. If you remember, Ace of Wands, the general energy, that's what was lacking here. We're starting again with the aces, everyone. This is 1, 2, 3 aces. Well, how can you not believe that there are brand new beginnings coming in? How can you not believe that these new beginnings are for our highest good? And how can you not believe that transformation and Pluto is bringing in life changes? Pluto means cutting away that dead skin. So whatever has not been working for you, you're severing ties with that and moving into your new life. Let's look at that Knight of Pentacles. And we have the King of Cups. And I was saying that the Knight of Cups in the past was not a king, and that this person has been growing and maturing as the offer is here from the past. Okay, especially with the Strength card. King of Cups is that open heart. This is the King of Hearts. And the King of Cups would more than likely here have strong Scorpio. Could be a Scorpio, could be a Taurian. Doesn't have to be, of course. Does not have to be, as this is the archetype. Let's look at that Six of Pentacles. He's looking straight at it. And this could be someone who is a leader in what they do. They're a boss. They could be into anything to do with giving to the needy, any charities, anything where they're able to provide for others. Let's see. We've got the Five of Swords. And the Five of Swords says to me that this King of Cups has got a lot on their plate. They may also be, for those of you that are trying to release an ex, this is what they could be conflicted about. If there is a third person in the picture, then that's what they were conflicted about. But I do feel if this King of Cups has got strong air in their chart, then they're willing to go to battle. Now, yes, Five of Swords is conflict. This could also be saying that this King of Cups, if he is in a position of being able to help others or, lead others in whatever way that speaks on a collective scale as well as on a personal, then they are a bit conflicted as are they giving equally? Or we can turn this reading around and say that this King of Cups could also be someone who is dealing with their own legal issues, and they're trying to get out of that conflict. But it does say that this is a win or lose battle. They will be taking part in that. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. I feel that of course, the Five of Swords is an intellectual mishap in the mind of this King of Cups. And I'm going to say that this King of Cups could also be intellectually someone who's very, very strong. They're very intelligent. They're very good with their words. What's this Queen of Pentacles? And we've got the Nine of Swords. Now this Queen of Pentacles, whoever this is, yes, could be someone that's very intellectual. If this is Virgo, Virgo energy, we've got the moon in the sign of Virgo, yes. Sleepless nights, lots to think about, too much logic, using too much logic, and not more of looking into the heart space. So this is too much of the thoughts, thought process going around and around in this Queen's head. Now, this could be financial worries, of course, as we've also got the financial issues are a factor in your love life or in your life in general. Let's take another card. And we've got the Page of Wands here. So this Queen of Pentacles is more than likely worried that is this person going to, take that risk? Or is she going to take the risk? Because we know that the Page of Wands is someone who is willing to take that risk, to go on that journey. I feel as though because the Queen of Pentacles is someone who's very grounded, they don't like to take risks. So that's where it's really hard, and that's where the Strength card comes in, that this Queen of Pentacles, will she be willing to take that risk, to start that new journey, to send that message out, if that is the case? Is she willing to meet halfway? We do have the Knight of Wands and the Page of Wands, and I feel as though here in the outcome, this is a message coming through. In the divine position, we've got the Knight, so this is saying that this is already happening. Maybe it's the fact that the Queen of Pentacles has not seen it yet, but she will. She will, with the aces here. Let's look at this Knight of Wands. And we've got the Four of Swords. And the Four of Swords, wow. This is a card of trying to get through this pain. Get through this pain. So there is someone who is ready to take that sword. Okay, they're still waiting on the green light to be able to physically get up, take that sword, and cut ties with the past so they can move towards what they desire. And Ace of Wands here, the general energy. Let's take a card on that. And we've got the Seven of Pentacles. They're waiting on that green light. And we've got the Moon. And the Moon is fear. Yes, it is. But I do also feel as though the Moon, someone is going to go with what their intuition is telling them. But also the Moon does speak of strong intuition. Someone is going to move towards something that they want to manifest, even without having all the clarity, as the Moon does speak of a very motherly nature. And of course, this could also talk about the eclipses. We are in eclipse time. We're just before eclipses here. So we know that the time of eclipses are when something is being eclipsed out of our life. Let's take one more on that. And we've got the Eight of Cups. This is when the movement will take place for a lot of you. Some of you will be leaving behind, and we've got the eclipse again in the background, as you could see. You will be leaving behind something that was not going to come to a completion. Eight of Cups, you're looking for those two. Those Two of Cups, they're here, but they are hidden from you at this time. And there is a reason for everything. So let's take the divine position. I want to take one more after this four. And we've got the Four of Wands, moving into something stable. There is going to be a celebration. Someone will move towards that. And this will be the happy family and the indication of putting in those stable foundations, everyone. Security and stability, as justice is here as well. Wow, there was that offer. There was that offer. This is Libra, and justice is all about receiving our karmic justice. What have we done to receive? Have we been standing in our integrity? Have we been doing the right thing? Well, justice will be served to us, whatever that means for each and every one of you. I'm going to take actually one card on that reconciliation. I want to take one card on that and see what that's about. That offer comes back, everyone. It is coming back, so look out for it. It is coming back. Wow. Some of us are still in two minds. We need to clearly shed that dead skin. We know that this is a long process, and that full moon in Scorpio on the 7th, the super full moon, the last super full moon for the year, will be happening in the sign of Scorpio, and we know that that's going to be huge. Okay, so looking forward to that. Let's take a couple of messages. Okay, we've got the King of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles. Let's take a couple of cards for each, as we know these messages are not going to pertain to all of you. Let's look at the King of Cups. We have, I really want to work on us, you are worth it. This King of Cups has seen the worth in you, and they're willing to do the work, as I said before. You will always be in my heart. I can never or will ever forget you. Let's have a look at the Queen of Pentacles. I love my freedom in my life. I cannot handle monogamy and being tied down with one person. If you're still interested, call me. Now, that's very interesting, as I don't know how this speaks to you in particular, but the fact that she said, I love my freedom, what I get from this is that this Queen of Pentacles needs her freedom, maybe from releasing her ex, okay? And this may have been the message coming from the ex. Let's take another card. Please forgive me, I want another chance with you. So I am going to leave those messages there. Let's take a message from Spirit. So please, Spirit, please guide me. What is the message today? Now, with that Moon card there, that is Pisces and Cancerian energies as well. I do take note more of the major arcana than the minor. Let's take the message for today, everyone. And we have Hello from Heaven. Wow, beautiful. Let's read the card. Your loved ones in the spirit world want to connect with you as much as you want to connect with them. They know you've been thinking of them, and they're sending you signs and symbols to show how much they love you, to prove they're with you at this time. And I was talking about heaven before with the reconciliation card there. Look out for signs, not only, well, of course, it's from spirit and from heaven, but this could be in love. This could be on a very deep level as well with whatever you are dealing with daily. Okay, and look at the dragonfly there, which does speak of transformation as well. Very interesting. All right, everyone. I want to thank you so much for being here. Thank you so kindly for taking the time out to share your time with me, your precious time. I will be back tomorrow. Thank you again for liking, sharing, subscribing, and commenting. Please don't forget to press that notification bell, as you will be notified with the uploads. Again, the rest of the signs for May 1st to the 15th are being worked on now, so do look out for those. All right, talk to you tomorrow. Much love, much light.